Scott Disick finally sought help for using Ozempic without the bulge after public outcry over his emaciated appearance gave him the wake-up call he needed. Scott, 40, who is trying desperately to reduce his weight, resulted to using Ozempic. The reality star sparked concern after he looked haggard last month after he sought advice from a nutritionist about his weight. Scott realized he had to stop taking Ozempic, the source says. Scott Disick finally decided to seek help for using Ozempic. His insider shocked fans due to his dramatic weight loss and left his loved ones worried about his health. He claims that he did so. The 40-year-old reality TV star, who has 3 children with ex-girlfriend Kourtney Kardashian, sparked concern last month after he appeared noticeably thinner in a photo. His 4,444 fans were concerned that his emaciated appearance was due to an unknown illness or drug use, but a source told dailymail.com that he has an old man body. He says he is taking Ozempic in a desperate attempt to get rid of it. Scott, now affectionately known as the Gentleman, reportedly turned to a nutritionist to help manage his fluctuating weight after there was public backlash to his new look. It is being Scott realized he needed to stop taking Ozempic after seeing his photos and the public outcry over his weight loss, a source exclusively told dailymail.com. He thought he looked good because he lost weight again, but he didn't know that it wasn't healthy. He is currently working with a nutritionist to try and get back to his original size. They added, although Scott is incredibly attractive and has been healthy throughout his life, it's not good for him, except that age is catching up with him. DailyMail.com has reached out to Scott's representatives for comment. Ozempic has been popularized by many celebrities who have lost weight with this wonder drug, including Sharon Osbourne and Oprah Winfrey. Last month, DailyMail.com reported that Scott turned to Ozempic for weight management after gaining weight due to a back injury from his 2022 car accident. Scott was dining with friends at his restaurant in West Hollywood where he caught his steak. Less than a week later, he was spotted having dinner at Nobu with his 3 children, Mason, 14, Penelope, 11, and Rain, 9. He was photographed looking like this. He's not sick and doesn't do hardcore drugs, a source told dailymail.com at the time. Kourtney would never have allowed Scott to spend so much time with her children if he was addicted. Scott was having serious problems gaining weight, so he took Ozempic. This time last year, he thought he was overweight. Scott's health became a hot topic last year after an episode of Hulu's hit reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Khloe Kardashian, 39, visited the businessman to discuss her health. During the episode, Scott admitted that he didn't get the physical therapy he needed to recover from his back injury, later telling doctors, "I couldn't walk around. I gained weight." Welcome to House of Celebs, your VIP pass to exclusive celebrity news. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment for more interesting celebrity updates. Khloe explained, "I think Scott needs a little bit of a boost because this is probably the most unhealthy behavior I've seen him do. He can barely move and everything is on his back." Scott later admitted, "I've gained a lot of weight because of my back." Scott lost his parents in 2013 and 2014, and has also openly struggled with drug abuse and alcoholism in the past. He was hospitalized for alcohol poisoning in June 2020, and he also suffered a near-fatal overdose in 2014 after drinking almost an entire bottle of sleeping pills after a wild night of drinking and partying. "I was being visited." His ex-girlfriend Kourtney eventually convinced him to go to rehab for a month. The star changed her diet in 2020 after discovering her testosterone levels were low. In the UK and US, Ozempic is available as a prescription drug, but the cost in the US is astronomical and can run up to $1,700 per month. Nutrition expert Dr. Mark Hyman recently told DailyMail.com that the unintended side effects of the touted miracle weight loss shot were frightening. The first is intestinal obstruction. This means food gets stuck in the intestines and, if left untreated, can cut off the blood supply and lead to death. The second is inflammation of the pancreas, which can also be fatal. This was announced after an analysis showed that fat-reducing injections such as Ozempic and Zepbound were linked to more than 100 deaths in the United States. Currently, 4.444 billion Americans have been prescribed reduced-dose vaccines.